The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Sunday, January 14th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today, people. We're also brought to you by Cut. Cut is a peer-to-peer social betting platform that's US based and legal in 40 different states. Head to cut.com. That's KUTT.com and use that promo code SGPN for a 10% deposit bonus. We're also brought to you by SGPN's NFL Playoff Challenge, sponsored by Edge Boost. Free to enter, $20,000 in Edge Boost cash, essentially, and deposit bonuses are up for grabs. So what are you doing? Enter today, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/NFL Playoff. And remember, as always, folks, too, let it ride.
Hey, what's up, you degenerate gamblers? This is Bill Burr, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride, baby.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Sunday, January 14th. Holy shit, I've been watching sports for 20 fucking hours, I feel like. We got a lot to talk about. I am joined. Well, no, wait, I got to introduce myself. Forgot about that. I've been consuming. My name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
Sergeant Taggart reporting to duty. I told my best buddy, the Taggart one, big Beverly Hills Cop fan, he didn't get it, but he enjoys it because he thinks I look nothing like him. But that's part of the fun. It's part of the fun. I am joined by my co-host. Some call him Rosewood. He's the Billy Rosewood here. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, host of the Big 12 College Experience, host of the Ryan and Rush Show. Give it up for Ryan McIntyre, aka Moneyline Mac. How you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing good. A good day for the wallet, but for the ego, pretty good, I would say. Pretty good day.
Morgantown, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Morgantown, WP.
More on that later, folks. Just wanted to play a little dance music.
Yeah.
Little heat for the streets, We got a lot to fucking talk about, so I guess I can't bullshit because we got to recap 7,000 fucking games. All right. I'll put it like this. I had a very good night, but it started out absolutely fucking horrible.
Same.
Yeah, I had one of the worst beginnings to the day.
Oh my God.
And we'll talk all about it. But shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all checking us out. Subscribe, youtube.com/the college experience. You can watch this show live, folks. Currently UC Riverside has a 3-point lead against Hawaii. And yes, I did bet Hawaii late. That's not good for business. But you guys talked me off this one. What if I told you that and I know you were driving all morning, but what if I told you
snow? Let's go.
What if I told you NC State was up 1 point with 2 minutes left in the game. Now they won, but Louisville covered, and I'm pissed off that I didn't bet it. It was a 1-point game with 2 minutes left. I tried to warn you that NC State, it's a bunch of fucking losers. All right. Now they got the win today, but we all know they're losers.
Is Louisville getting better?
No, they just played NC State.
Well, I mean, they just beat Miami this week, though.
It's true. That one was that was a random game. Then they just played NC State.
Yeah.
Maybe after the next game. Your thoughts on the Wolfpack getting that dub?
Yeah, no, there's nothing better than going through a mountain, through a blizzard, and you got the phone right there propped up. Well, you got the GPS, but then you also got the score app. So, and the worst part is when you're going through the mountains, you only get service every 3-4 minutes. So it'll like randomly refresh. So it's like, oh, what's the updated score? So you're going through it, trying not to crash your car in the fucking ditch. Because you got a game.
I'm surprised your car windows made it through the snow.
Yeah, no doubt.
Apparently, you're supposed to stay away from those windows in the snowstorm. Apparently, learned that last night.
According to Mr. Bieniek, it was coming down. I'm like, what the fuck? If I end up in this fucking ditch, who's gonna win Patino and Creighton right now?
I love Noah. One of the best things about Noah is he must have had like a bad acid trip or something, and just like he now thinks, you got to go to the cellar in a snowstorm. You got to go to the cellar. It's like the old school cellars too that like aren't in your house. They're like outside in the yard, like the bomb shelters. Like that's what Noah does when it starts snowing. It's like we got to go out to the bomb shelter. Yeah. What's up, Noah? You can make you
in the
come on down, son.
What's going on, guys? If anybody wants any proof or piece of evidence of just things don't operate as well with snow, the trims, the TCE trims, which is picks only on YouTube, that portion.
I thought you were talking pussy. Talking pussy. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That thing didn't get out until like 8 a.m. Eastern time. So I didn't go to bed until like 8:30, or Friday night, Saturday morning, because I had to,
at that point.
I had to babysit this thing to make sure it got published or uploaded. Because also I was writing a.
I thought you meant you had to babysit. I thought you meant you had to babysit the Doppler radar situation there.
No.
Like, the storm is coming in, Mom. It's coming in. If you look here at the green, it's coming in.
Code red. Get to the basement now.
How are your windows? Are they still up?
It's 2v1. I don't know how I win here.
And by the way, all these fucking idiots. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna try to keep this to 1 minute. But all these idiots that wanted that game, the cold weather football games moved. All losers. And one of the lamest excuses to me was that it's not safe. Well, we know. I tweeted out about the Bills fans. You can go find that tweet at the Colby D. But the game is safer when it's like that. I don't understand their logic. They go, it's not safe for the players. What do you mean? You can't run fast. When you can't run fast, the game is slower. Snow actually makes the game safer. You dumb motherfuckers.
Colby, you know the argument that they're going to use against you here is because Golden Boy Mahomes, his helmet broke. They're going to blame the cold.
Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, don't wear a helmet like a jackass. Yeah. He wears his helmet like a jackass.
I'm just telling you what their counter argument.
Sammy Ball was wearing fucking rubber helmets. He had no issues.
So stupid.
Slinging
so fucking
Sammy
stupid.
Ball.
They're like the players. I'm like, I don't understand that argument because let me ask you something. When you go to Indianapolis for your NFL draft combine, do you run your 40 in fucking 3 inches of snow? No, you don't, because it slows you the fuck down. You stupid motherfuckers. Anyway. Let's move along. I don't want to go because I could talk for 30 minutes to anywhere from 30 minutes to 13 hours on that. But Seton Hall, Butler, we lost $100, or I lost $100 on Butler. This game was fantastic.
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic. Shout out to Shaheen Holloway as they get the dub 78-72. I lose money, but this was an awesome watch. And shout out to Seton Hall for continuing their magic.
Dude, they got it rolling right now. I mean, they're playing as good as anybody in the Big East. This kind of felt like a scheduled loss, and they found a way to win at Hinkle. Great win.
Dude, the first half of this game was like fucking NBA Jam. You know NBA Jam, you go to the corners and you just shoot threes and you hardly ever miss from the corners. They were just hitting 1,000 threes. Both teams were shooting, I feel like 90% from three. It was insane. Great win for Seton Hall. Absolutely huge win and a great game. Noah, your thoughts?
Yeah, this one felt. I think Mac used the perfect term, like a scheduled loss. But recently, Kadari Richmond's just like turned it on and reached like another level. You know, that seems hard to beat. And even though I faded him, I'm very happy seeing my bold prediction actually do very, very well in the Big East this year. Once again, last year I had UConn being very, very good. This year it was Seton Hall. We'll see about those Pirates.
Well, I don't get the brain, man.
Comes in touting. Had him. I just wanted to see if his windows made it through the night. Next thing you know, he's talking shit. You know what I mean?
He's talking shit. He's like, "Hey, I got the fucking national champion preview. Here we go, Seton Hall."
No,
man. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna say more.
No,
okay,
not national champion preview. No.
We'll see you later.
I lost another $100. I lost another $100 when Western Michigan, the wagon that is the Western Michigan Broncos. Dude, Ohio had an early lead. I was dancing around the studio. All right. Thought it was going to work out. And no, Western Michigan turned it on. Who is this Bronco team? Should we give them the national championship now or should we wait a couple weeks?
Apparently they're playing Seton Hall. Yeah. I mean, goddamn. I thought that I was so confident in this play. I'm like, here we go, Ohio. But you know, they've burned me as much as any team. So,
yeah. Shout out to those Broncos though. The liquor pitchers at Watto's taste better after a victory, I hear.
Yep.
Nice call. I know you cashed in on Northeastern against Towson.
Don't look now, my boys are fucking rolling.
I took them. I just didn't have the courage to throw, you know, American cash on Northeastern. But I'm gonna bitch a little bit here about Northwestern. So,
dude, what happened? Please fill me in because I just saw the final score.
I had Northwestern +8. I think you had Northwestern +8 too.
Yeah,
this was like a what?
1 point
tie
game?
1 point game. I think it was tied at maybe 2 minute mark.
Yeah,
and somehow, some way, Wisconsin wins and pushes. I mean, I don't even know what really I thought for sure it was covering. Like I kind of was just like when I saw like 20 seconds left and I was like, oh, it's a 3-point game. We're good. And then I look up because there's 30 fucking games on and I'm like, wait a second. They're not fouling. They're dribbling it out. No fucking way. And then I had to check my bets because I was like, did I get 8.5 or did I get 8? No, I got 8 and I pushed. I had a terrible start to the day. But how about this Wisconsin team? They just keep winning, man.
My preseason Big Ten pick that I was laughed off the show. Don't look now, the Badgers of Staples. 5-0.
Staples. They're sharp. They're razor sharp.
Razor sharp on Wisconsin.
Now, I circle of trust here. And if you call it the morning show, I decided to bet Tennessee when that line dropped a little bit. I said, I'm going to bet Tennessee -7. Well, they only won by 6. And I'll be honest,
they should have lost.
Georgia should have won this game. This is a heartbreaking loss if you're a Georgia fan. Where's Brian Sanders? Because I watched this whole game pretty much. I don't even know how they lost. I know Tennessee went on a big time run. Shout out to GBO Farms. He's a Tennessee Vol fan. I know he's super excited about that win, I bet, but I don't even like Georgia was kind of up the entire game until like the final 5 minutes, I feel like.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. And I still didn't cover by a point. Shout out to GBF Farms. Tips us $20 American. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'll tell you what though. I mean, it's a great win for Rick Barnes. They rallied, veteran team, got the dub. But at the same time, I'm kind of buying into Georgia.
I mean, you got a guy that's won SEC games. He's been to an Elite 8. at Florida.
Yeah.
Now he's at Georgia. He's a good coach. I mean, they compete. I think they're a fringe NCAA tournament team, to be honest.
I think they could be, man.
They got to get the marquee wins, though. They're going to have chances. Today was a missed opportunity, like you said.
Huge missed opportunity. Like
they should have won. They should have won.
Yeah.
I mean, and I was just score watching, but I'm like, oh, I saw they were up like 9 with like 9 minutes left, and I'm like, oh my God, Georgia's going to pull it off. Good for them. And then I saw they lost. I go, damn, that's a big missed opportunity.
Yeah. And then the Orange Men. Oh my God, I don't even know if I can call them Orange Men with that performance in Chapel Hill. North Carolina won by 37 or something. I mean, we both locked up Syracuse plus 13.
I think I got 30. I think I even got 13 and a half. Me too. Play that fucking clip.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, this one early on, you realized that you were in a tough spot. Where the hell is my sound? Where the hell is my stuff? Whoa,
theme music.
Yeah. Where the hell is my theme music? Because early on, I realized that we were definitely in a spot where we were like, the fuck is that? I don't know where the fuck it. There it is. I just knew. Great win for Carolina. Is North Carolina the best team in the nation, Mac?
No. So if this is going to be the narrative on the college experience right now, and congrats to Carolina. I mean, I had people at Carolina tweet at me, put some respect to our name. I said you're the best team in the ACC earlier this week. You're not better than that. I mean, congrats. Now that everybody's getting cocky on them, I'm going to fade them a lot going forward. I am going to fade. They're going to be the new Miami. I'm going to die on the sword right now.
I'll tell you one thing. They play a lot better defense than Miami.
So here's the thing.
I do agree.
I'm pumping the brakes on the whole defense thing. They're 2-3 against KenPom top 50 offenses, and their ACC victories are Florida State 126th, Pittsburgh 85th.
Wait,
one of their two
Florida
wins.
State?
One of their two
Florida
wins.
State?
They beat Notre Dame. One of their 2 wins is in the top 50 is Clemson, which was on the road at Little John. Impressive win. 13th ranked offense in the nation.
Don't you have Clemson like national champs?
NC State 78th, Syracuse 158th.
Look, I'm not a Carolina fan.
I don't think this is everybody's screaming Final Four from the rooftops here.
No way.
I'm pumping the brakes, and I think I said this last weekend after an average ACC win too. So.
Still, they're blowing these fucking teams out. That's the most impressive thing. It's just like
what
these aren't like 3-point games. I think it's in February.
Oh yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
February 3rd, March 9th.
Yeah,
the same week every year, both games.
You played this one in cash. SIU Edwardsville drilled Morehead State. Morehead State only scored 48 points. Great job by SIU locking down Morehead. You locked that one up. I'll play your music. Let's go. You had a better start to the day than me. I was fucking horrible out the gate. I felt like I couldn't get a game right.
I weathered the storm. I wouldn't say it was a great start to the day. I weathered the storm.
Okay, so my horrible morning got even worse because I cannot believe LaSalle didn't cover. So LaSalle and VCU were like, LaSalle even had the lead with like probably 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. They're trading threes back and forth, and VCU basically gets a 4-point lead, and LaSalle's player had like 2 straight threes. He goes ISO, goes like through the legs. It wasn't a 3, but it was like, I don't know, like a 12-footer. And the shit goes all like he did the classic toilet bowl. Like it was halfway down and it just went, and that was essentially how I lost the game. It was like only 10 seconds left. I'm like, oh, if he makes this, they're going to foul. And I'm like, how the fuck do I lose? LaSalle should have hit. Now, I actually think the money line probably should have hit. But I mean, credit to VCU for making some plays down the stretch. Cannot believe 5.5 didn't hit. I was throwing things in the office. Your thoughts on your Rams getting a nice win on the road?
Ram it, baby. Good win. I mean, gut check, like you said. They're getting better. I think they're finding ways to win under Odom.
Yeah, Gardner Webb destroyed Presbyterian. Didn't bet that game, but I was on the wrong side. I took Presbyterian. Took that blue hose. Did you bet Gardner Webb?
I did not. I should have. I talked about it, and I didn't pull the trigger like a coward I am.
Well, here's where I got my first dub. I mean, it was a tough day out the gate. I didn't think I was going to have a winning day, but the cream rises to the top, as they say.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
The Stony Brook Seawolves were my first win of the day as they go into Williamsburg, Virginia, and get the dub. Swim, Seawolves, swim! Let's go. That was intense. I had that game on, and that was a Flow Sports game, so I know Noah hated it, but
I hate Flow too.
Yeah. I had to go deep for that one. Miami, Ohio drilled Eastern Michigan. I'm glad you talked me off potentially locking up Eastern Michigan. Nice win for Travis Lexington Steele. And then let's talk about this one. I want you guys both in here. Noah, come in here. St. John's was better than Creighton today. Go watch that game. I know you were sleeping. All right. After doing some window maintenance. All right. St. John's got robbed, in my opinion. I know people will say the final shot, like they miss a shot on the board. I forget who was shooting. He kind of gets fouled. I'm not even mad at that one. To me, that's a good no call. I'm mad at the possession on the other end. St. John's had a 1-point lead. Creighton shoots, misses. Jenkins grabs the board. He's fucking completely fouled. The ball gets loose, and they end up with a bucket to go up one. I'll tell you this. Watch this whole fucking game. Dude.
I know what
you guys
boils
are
your
fucked up.
blood is
they are as good as any team in the Big East. Bring it on. Bring it on. I am sold. I am fucking sold.
So I know what boils your blood is that Kentucky got this call about 2 hours later, right?
Yes. That game. I mean, there was we'll get to that, but dude, they were the better team today. Creighton did not deserve to win that game. Watch that game. I know you guys are both not watching it. Watch that fucking game. Watch that game tomorrow.
I agree. Yeah. They're playing better. I'm attesting to. I do not think they're the best team in the Big East.
I'm saying they're playing as good as ball as anyone in the Big East right now.
Yeah, I think they're peaking too early right now.
Oh no! Where's my theme music? Where's my coach? Where's my coach? Show me that press conference.
They're going to lose 5 out of 6. They're going to lose 5 out of 6 in February, and I'm going to say play that freaking clip too.
No. They're balling.
I'm telling you, I've seen this shit before.
Not from Slick Rick.
Yeah,
they always hit a wall in February. Hit a wall in February under Petito. He did it last year in Iona.
This post-game clip from Rick was pretty cute. I'll say so myself. It made me chuckle.
You're feeling pretty good about the way you.
No, I don't feel good when we lose. I fucking hate the world. So just so you understand that. No, I don't feel good. I've never felt good with a loss. Pardon my language. So I don't feel good. I don't believe in those valiant efforts on the road. No, I feel like I want to kill myself, jump in the cold and die of frostbite.
I love it. And he said something like subtle about the referees. They're like, "Why didn't you complain to the referees?" He's like, "I don't do that shit in the games." He goes, "I think it's cheating." With some of these other coaches that just work the refs, he goes, "I don't do that shit."
Oh, he's full of shit.
After the game, I'll have conversations with him. I know he's full of shit, right? But
I saw him in person this year.
He's in the I saw him at ECU too. I saw him when back in the day. They got robbed today. They should have won the game.
They did.
They should have won the fucking game. I'll argue that with any motherfucker right now. I watched that whole fucking. I didn't bet the game. I didn't even bet the game, but I was like, dude, they should have won the fucking game. Crichton needed that one though. Michael Crichton needed that. Yeah.
I'm impressed with St. John's, man. I mean, great. I mean, I know Patino's going to say he doesn't believe in moral victories. I understand that. He's a national champion. He's won at every level he's ever been at, but that was a good showing in a moral victory type way, I guess.
Yeah. He doesn't complain at the refs. Clark's like, but buying hookers for the players, okay? Well, I guess it depends if the players ask for it or not. You know what I mean?
He's so full of shit. He doesn't bark at the refs. My God,
Yeah.
I watched him literally this year.
And maybe it's a thing. Maybe he turned a new leaf in his old age.
Yeah. So,
woke up one morning.
Yeah,
Woke
just
up
like
one
I'm
morning.
not drinking this new year. Let me take a swig of that.
Mac, let the old man be. There are some things as like New Year's resolutions. He could have just.
That's probably what it is.
Once
That's
the
probably what
calendar
it is.
turned, he's been clean. He's not screaming at the refs. He's making friends.
Minus 110, he gets a technical foul in the next 3 games.
I like that. I like that.
Let's send what's my guy from Twitter that always fucking does the high knees,
that fucking ref.
Jefferson or something like that.
He's a jackass.
Oh, he's been at some of the biggest games, and I've had like 3. I'm like 1-4 betting games that he's reffing. It's nuts. And I'm like, the high knee motherfucker.
Phoenix gonna blow up his house.
Wofford Citadel turned out to be the classic that we thought it was going to be, as Wofford wins by 1 against the Citadel.
I ended up betting Wofford. They
minus
I didn't know
1.
That. No, -1. So I push.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
There you go. And then the one time we don't bet Detroit, they almost knock off the Norse. Did you bet Detroit?
I did it. You know, I stopped for lunch in the middle of the mountains and I saw the news. He was healthy. I go, this is the day. I tweeted out. I said, let's get on the hospital here. It was easy.
Yeah.
They're gonna cover like 10 in a row now. Watch. I'm telling you.
So my horrible day continued after this because Vanderbilt did not cover by about a half a point.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, early in the day, I was convinced.
Were we wrong side of this? So I didn't get eyes on this game. Okay.
No. I thought Vandy would play it a lot closer.
I mean, did they deserve to cover?
They were covering probably majority of the game, but still, it was like right around that point. Okay. It was like right around 10 to 15 or something. Yeah, I'm telling you, at this point, I'm pretty sure I was going to walk out into the forest alone, and end it all. And yeah, just
you were gonna kill yourself over frostbite, just like Patino.
Yeah, just like Patino. I was actually planning on doing something with the revolver and about 30 balloons, but we'll talk about that at another day. Fairleigh Dickinson won in overtime against Stonehill.
Weren't they up like 30? How did they
I
go
did
to
not
overtime?
watch this game. I did not watch this game. Yeah.
Somebody go look it up. I swear they were up like 22 in the first half, and then I looked at it, go, it's tied. I go, what? Fair Dick.
Yeah, Fair Dick needed that one.
Halftime was 40-17 here.
Yes,
Damn.
I swear I wasn't drunk. I'm like, I haven't even had a beer at that point yet.
And then UMass Lowell barely got by UMBC. I'm glad we didn't lock that up. I think I proposed that idea, and glad we didn't do that. Furman drilled East Tennessee State.
Yep.
Nice win there. And then this one, early out the gates, I was nervous about this one because I have a lot of this is one of my bigger bets of the day. The Lobos come back, though. You don't just walk into the pit. New Mexico, 88, San Diego State, 70. It was intense in the first half because the way I was losing all the other games, I was like, I'm fucked. San Diego State was up like 10 or 12. But then they got their shit together, and the pit, the energy of the pit's always rocking. Huge win for the Lobos. What'd you make of this one?
Yeah, I think this was our top 1 or 2 play of the day. Great win. I mean, they needed that bad. The Lobos, great win.
Well, this is where I started to pick up a little bit because we locked up Indiana State -11. Whoo!
Drilled them.
30-point win. There was no sweat at all in this one.
They're pretty fucking good, man. They're pretty fucking good.
They're Sweet 16 good. That's what I keep saying. Sweet 16 good.
Maybe Final Four.
Yeah, I mean, if you get the right bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glad you talked me off Kent State. I was thinking potentially about betting Kent State as Central Michigan. What's up with this fire up chips? Noah, what's your Michigan rankings right now?
The Wolverines
where is Western Michigan and where is Central Michigan right now?
So they're ahead of you now.
The last time we asked, Western was above Eastern. I could say, yeah, after the Ohio win, Western has now jumped Michigan. So it goes Michigan State, Oakland, Western, Michigan, Eastern, Central.
What
Detroit.
Eastern's better than Central though? Central's
Yes.
This was a nice win against Kent State by 15 points.
We thought that smelled last night. That was,
but they also beat South Florida. They got a nice little resume they're building there. And what is it, Mount Pleasant?
Yes,
7 and 8.
I think Eastern Michigan's better. Plus, Eastern Michigan has a head-to-head win against them too. So
no, they don't.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Central won 80-64 on January 9th.
Over Eastern?
Yeah.
So I'm remembering incorrectly. I'm going to look right now.
Is Michigan? Well, I mean, now that Detroit's healthy, I mean, you got to watch out for the Detroit Mercy. They might just overtake Tom Izzo.
All right, Central's higher than Eastern. They've got the head-to-head victory. I thought it was the other way around.
They went 0-16. They went 0-16, and now they get the number 1 pick in the draft. And watch out in the second half. They're surging, baby. Give me the hospital and the Mercy, baby.
Oh, dear Lord.
Let's go.
The 0-16 number 1 draft pick was Matthew Stafford.
It's fitting. Tomorrow night.
it resulted in 3 playoffs, no playoff wins, no division titles. So, like, fun mediocrity, right? That's what Detroit.
The Rams just won. The Rams just won. Yeah. You're talking shit about Stafford. You're done.
Oakland.
That was not shit. I said fun.
Yeah.
Oakland
fun.
Destroyed.
You remember the good old time with that girlfriend, Noah? It was good times.
Oakland destroyed IUPUI. We should have bet on Oakland, the Golden Grizz.
Shout out to Avetta. There's 133 games on this mega Saturday slate, and she was at this one.
I know. I was like, what is she doing?
She took a picture with Trey Townsend and tagged me in it. So.
I saw her. I was like, Avetta, why are you at this game of all games?
Respect
to Avetta, but that was a
bold.
Choice.
It was bold.
Noah, while you're here, how about those Cats? Shout out to Weehawk, Western Carolina 64, Mercer 52.
This is Mac's team, not mine.
I know.
But
I faded them. I took Mercer here.
Wait, I thought you took. Did you not take the Cats last night?
Not last night, no.
Well, they're 15-2, which is fucking remarkable. And yeah, it's a huge win there. We did bet Bradley against UIC, and they beat the piss out of them. Won by what? 18 points.
Like 100.
Braves on the warpath. Let's go.
Fight for old DC.
We also locked up Kansas minus 6.5. Easy peasy. They win by 12. Get this Oklahoma bullshit. They're not gonna be able to go into the fog and get that dub. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, had an unbelievable Big 12 day. Went 5-1-1. BYU being a push. All over this one. Me, Rush, and Troy all called this. We said, Oklahoma would hang in there from the beginning, maybe tied at halftime. I think Kansas was up 1, and then Kansas pulls away. The fog. It's the fog, man.
Yeah. Dickinson went for like 24, 5 blocks. Noah, 5 blocks. He says, I'm the best defender in the nation, he says.
I can't wait to play them next
I'm
weekend.
The best in the nation. Who is that said that on Sunday Night Football? I can't remember. It's like Marcus Peters or something.
I can see that.
Noah Bieniek in the house.
Okay, now I lost $100 on Providence, which also got us a bad comment.
Whooped.
We got a bad comment on YouTube at this point, and at that point, I think they thought we were horrible because we were horrible, or I was horrible to start the day. They did get their ass whooped. Xavier won by 20. Big win for Xavier. I don't know. Providence, good luck the rest of the year.
Kim English. Now we're getting question marks.
Yeah.
George. Yeah. This is George Mason, Kim English.
I think tide turning, as I remember, I was raised in the desert, but tides kind of turn. It's easy to see a tide turn. Did I say those words?
You can't win.
Yeah. They suck.
Do they suck because they're without Bryce Hopkins, or were they going to be bad either way this year?
No, I think the Bryce Hopkins injury is huge.
I think that's a big part of why they're just not competitive right now.
It does, but you got to find a way to not lose. Xavier's not good. You can't lose to Xavier by 20.
Because Xavier's got the exact same thing that you
Xavier,
have going on.
Xavier's
they're without
got two guys
Fremantle
out
and Hunter,
ACLs.
and you're without Hopkins.
Come on.
So really, when you think about Providence basketball for the remainder of this year, it's
better luck next year.
Radford.
Ed Cooley's going to go in there and win in a couple of weeks. Watch. Oh, God.
That's going to be a great game to
fans
watch.
Are gonna fucking
I can't wait
jump
to watch
off
that game.
a cliff.
Radford, I didn't bet this game. I did take Radford in the points. What was that line? 3.5 was it? So that didn't hit
they
triple.
Lost some triple
4.5.
overtime.
They covered. As Winthrop wins 92-88, triple overtime. What a game. Didn't watch a second of it. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm a Radford guy. So they played Thursday night against Longwood, big time national TV win. Winthrop had the extended rest here, so it kind of was a great spot for them. So great win, Winthrop, but Radford's good. I know we're gonna keep betting them, man. 1-2 record. Don't be fooled by that. They're good.
Yeah. Look, we got more to recap, a lot more to recap, but folks, I want to tell you the college basketball experience is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL playoffs. That's what DraftKings Sportsbook is. And it's bringing you an offer that will help make the playoffs electrifying, people. New customers can bet $5 on any game and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use that promo code SGP. Once again, new customers can get $5 or bet $5 just to get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with the promo code SGP. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-78-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available. For problem with gambling, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See dkng.com/football for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources. We're also brought to you by Game Time. Buying tickets to your favorite event shouldn't be that stressful. You know, it's always a pain in the ass. Sometimes you think you're going to get into the fog, and then you realize these fucking people have been camping out for weeks. Just pull out your Game Time app. You know what I mean? Just pull it out. You got it right there. Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets for all sports, music, comedy, and theater that is near you. You might have to do it a couple weeks before, but they also have killer deals on last-minute tickets and their best price guarantee. You can stop stressing over the tickets and start getting hyped for the fun you'll be having at that very event. So what are you doing? Snag the tickets without the stress with Game Time. It's perfect for the rest of the college basketball season as the road to March Madness continues to heat up, and perfect for the NFL playoffs. So download the Game Time app, create an account, use that redeeming code CFBX for $20 off your first purchase. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. I know the chat was asking about this one. Merrimack covers against Lemoyne, 66-62. I was on this one. I just didn't bet it, but I feel good about this victory. Your thoughts on the Warriors taking down the Dolphins?
No, these two of our teams. Great win, Merrimack. I mean, I like Merrimack. I like both teams.
Yeah. Campbell upset Hofstra.
Campbell's playing better, man. Campbell's playing better.
We took Campbell. Yeah, the Campbells.
Oh yeah.
Campbell's are getting to go. And how about this upset? Houston Christian takes down A&M Commerce. Houston Christian was 1 or 2 and 11 coming into the game. They were 11-point dogs. They win outright 69-65.
Unbelievable.
They might need a game ball. You bet Davidson. I did not. The Wildcats lose in overtime to George Washington. The Colonials grab another win.
I hate this fucking team.
Yeah. Your thoughts on the Colonials getting that done?
I thought Davidson was the better team. They gave the game away in overtime. So good win, G-Dub.
Also, Rhode Island gave it to your boy Frank Martin, 89-77. This Rhode Island team's red hot right now. Watch out for the Rams in the A10 right now. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I kind of hinted. I was a little worried about the spot for UMass, but Rhode Island's playing better under Archie Miller.
And then the fucking Long Island Sharks. The Sharks didn't swim tonight. Let me tell you right now. They took the night off.
Yeah.
All right. Sometimes you take the night off.
Yeah, the Saturday
call
off.
me ahead of time.
Scheduled loss.
Yeah. It's fucking Sacred Heart won 89-55. Sacred Heart Field's a good basketball team. What's your thoughts on our Sharks?
Nothing changed. I think they suck, but I like them. I still like them. I think they suck ass, but yeah, I like them.
Well, next up, we did the system play is back.
Oh yeah, Staples were rolling.
Vermont 76, NJIT 55. They covered the 16. Told you, patience. And I'll talk more about this in a second because we might have had that in a little parlay. Also, special shout out to our Lafayette Leopards for drilling Navy by 16. Who is this Lafayette team? 4-0 in conference.
You might win the national championship.
Unbelievable.
1-10. Now they're 4-0.
I mean, killing it. Vanderbean went for 19.6 blocks. Who is that? Fucking Newt Bowl 2.0? What's going on? And then Wake Forest drilled Virginia. We should have bet this. What is up with Virginia's not going to the NCAA tournament this year? They're not.
Shit, they might not even go to the NIT.
They lost by 19.
Do they just get drilled every time they hit the road now? I mean, they get blown out every time they hit the road.
You know my theory on this. Remember they hired Sanchez from Charlotte.
Yeah.
Ron Sanchez was previously at Virginia.
I totally agree with this theory.
Previously at Virginia, he went to Charlotte to become the head coach. He's in like year 4, maybe at Charlotte, something like that. He quits as head coach, comes back as an assistant to Tony Bennett, and that was late in the year, in the offseason.
July or August.
It was late in the offseason. My theory is that he's the coach in waiting. Tony Bennett's retiring. He's like Jay Wright. I think he's over this shit of the transfer portal and all that shit.
I don't blame him.
Just saying.
He's got his national championship. Yeah, I mean, it honestly. I think we talked about it in the offseason. You may be right. This may be it for Tony Bennett. He may say, fuck this shit.
Well, I think he might have said, fuck that shit. It was already too late when he decided this. So he said, I'm going to do one more year because a lot of their guys that he thought he was going to have back transferred elsewhere. There's a few players played elsewhere that were UVA players that he thought he was going to have on this team. Just a theory of mine. Dr. Dundee back on the case. Man, we had to sweat here, but we cashed. UNC Asheville, one of our strongest plays of the night. Dude, they were losing with like 2.5 minutes left. But we got it done. 65-61. Let's go Bulldogs. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, for Longwood, they played well. I mean, they were shorthanded. They battled their ass off. But like I said, I mean, you play less than 48 hours a game later. I mean, you wear down the second half. Asheville gets it done. Good win.
Shout out to Benny Furman who cashed on that. Appreciate you, Benny. And the hits did keep coming because I got to be honest. I thought when this game went to overtime, I thought we were fucked because A&M should have won it in regulation. But in overtime, the buzzsaw. They get it done. 97-92. Against those Kentucky Wildcats. There was a lot of people in the chat last night that were calling us fucking idiots for taking A&M.
Get the fuck out of here.
How are you? Hi. How are you?
Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Yeah.
Get this fucking Kentucky shit out of here. I'm tired. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of Carolina. They're fans. They get good again. They start chirping. A&M was right side all day.
Rob Dillingham had like 5 points until like the 2-minute mark, and then he made every fucking shot ever. And like he ended up Holy shit!
Yeah.
I mean, he's nasty. He's so nasty.
Kentucky, I actually was impressed with Kentucky.
This
Once
game was
again,
awesome.
fighting.
Yeah,
but
I was impressed with Kentucky. Yeah,
but everybody acted like we were crazy for taking Texas A&M. I honestly, it was my biggest play of the day. I never thought Kentucky had a chance in this game.
It was one of my bigger
going
ones.
back on the road. I mean, they should have lost to Florida last week. So, I mean, you're not going undefeated in college basketball.
Unbelievable game though. Between this, like today was a fire day. With St. John's, Creighton, Seton Hall, Butler. There's some other really good ones we'll get to. Huge win. A&M needed that more than Kentucky. Kentucky's going to be fine. A&M really needed that win, so they got it. Shout out to the Buzzsaw. Charleston Southern, I rode Southern. They took down Upstate, little in-state battle in South Carolina. And then Noah, I do believe Mac and Noah had a lock battle here, and Penn State covers against Purdue. This is crazy because Purdue was up by like 30. They were up by like 30, but you got this cover.
Dude,
I got a good number here. I got 16.5. I was going to say I covered.
You're in that napkin over there making up numbers. What's going on?
Yeah.
I was going to say I got
this on the show last night.
I thought it was 17 and a half last night on the show.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of these lines move when we recap games for an hour and then start picking or whatever. So I don't know. It is what it is. It pays to get the opening line. I knew they would get slaughtered, but it was just by how much. Congrats, Mac, on your win by a half point or a point.
Right. I said Penn State's going to compete till the very, very end. They made a layup with 7 seconds and one cover.
Okay.
I actually kind of like this Penn State team, like in the future. I actually think they're going to – I think Mike Rhodes is going to do some good things there. They don't have the bodies right now, but I think
you mean
they
the
will.
Coming years? Because Baldwin's gone after this year.
Yeah, but I think he's going to reload.
Yeah,
I think Ace Baldwin's a nice culture piece.
You just believe in Rhodes. He's a solid coach.
I like Rhodes.
He sustained a culture at VCU. So.
Yeah, just like Will Wade, just like Shaka, etc.
Okay, we gotta talk about this one. I've been doing this show a long time, folks. All right. I've been watching college hoops my whole life. I don't know that I saw the worst beat than this game that I had $100 on UNLV. UNLV had a 4-point lead, under 10 seconds left. Utah State had the ball. They make a 3, and then a chicken shit call by this referee. UNLV's got a guy boxing out. And they call him for a foul as the ball is in the air. So essentially they get a 5-point play with under 5 seconds left. And somehow UNLV loses this game and Utah State wins. I mean, I was sitting there, I was checking the score. This was me.
Yeah, well,
Wait, wasn't Vegas a +2?
Yeah.
2 points right there. There's your goddamn score. Goddamn cats crawling up trees. 5 times 5 is 25. Fuck this place! Fuck it!
That's the way I felt watching that game. Yeah, I'm sorry. They were +2.
So it was one.
No. They were -2, right? They were -2.
No, they were +2.
Did I count that incorrectly then?
Yeah, no. Vegas was getting points.
No, I bet the money line. That's what it was. I bet the money line on that.
Yeah.
And but dude,
they still should have won. I'm with you.
This was unfucking believable. Like,
yeah.
And Utah State is now 16-1.
Who do they have next? We have to bet against them. They are the luckiest team in America.
They're at the pit. They're at the pit on Tuesday.
House. Put it on it right now.
That's a smash.
Everybody gets laid at the pit.
That line is going to be my bad. My bad. I thought it was. I don't know why I said -2. I have too much numbers in my fucking head. I bet it on the money line though, and I lost.
If you're stripping, go ahead.
I said we're all over New Mexico next week. All over.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're stripping the line straight from Ken Palm, New Mexico would be -3 against Utah State at home. Like,
No way. They're going to have that bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be minus 4.5, 5, and we'll hammer the Lobos.
I also lost $100 on Notre Dame today as Florida State won 67-58. Florida State is all of a sudden right after me and NC Nick basically deemed that Leonard Hamilton should retire. All of a sudden they've rattled off 4 straight wins.
They're gonna win out.
They're at Miami next.
Oh, they're better.
Those games are always wild. And then how about this play though? I will tout this one for both of us. You know, Fordham was a 10-point dog or 9-point dog last night. We called for them to win outright, and they did. 80-74 against St. Bonaventure. I'm telling you. I feel like we were still on the, even with my losses today, a lot of my losses other than Syracuse and Notre Dame, I felt like a lot of them were on the right side, like Northwestern, like UNLV money line. There's a few others too, but LaSalle. What do you make of this Fordham Ram team though?
Up and down, kind of like the Bonnies. I think the whole A10's up and down, other than Dayton. It's so great league.
Yeah. We should have locked Clemson because they did cover against Boston College by 11. They were drilling them the whole game. PJ Hall went for like 30, I feel like. Watch this game. Good. They needed that one. Clemson really fucking needed that one. Nice win for the Tigers. And then we hit on UT Arlington as they take down the Seattle. What are they? Fucking Red Hawks. I don't know what the fuck their name is, but UTA won by 5. Got it done. Your thoughts on another double lock victory as the YouTube chat got in there early. I'm sorry, the YouTube comments were coming in early that we didn't know shit, and then we caught absolute fuego throughout the rest of the fucking afternoon.
Yeah, the 2 p.m. Eastern window was a nice one. Arlington, man, they've been a nice little cash cow for us here recently. Good team. I like them.
Yeah, Denver drilled South Dakota State by 19. This Pioneer team,
Bieniek. Fuck is going
Who the
on?
fuck is this Pioneer team?
I rode the wrong fucking game. I had the Tommies, and then I didn't take my Pioneers in this back-to-back road spot.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
There's gold in them there hills. All right.
Instead, I rode my Idaho Vandals, and we'll get to them later.
Oh, we will, buddy.
Vandals.
North Dakota beat UMKC by 13. I didn't see that one coming. Didn't bet that, but me and you did double lock this. The Raging Cajuns in Jonesboro.
Easy.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. They dominated the whole fucking game. Watch this whole thing. Easy dub. Oh, and then also we took a system play. Colgate -8. They win by 11. Oh, did we parlay that with Vermont? Yes, we did. That's where the real cash comes in. All right, you start doing the parlays and shit. Even though I don't always recommend that. We started hitting left and right here. Texas State beat ULM. We should have bet this. I even said this on last night's show. Texas State drilled ULM. ULM's terrible, by the way. I don't even know. Old Dominion. We did lose $100 on I lost $100 on Old Dominion. I'm never taking them ever again. Coastal Carolina wins 79-75 against ODU. Your thoughts on the Monarchs?
Dude, they continue to not get blown out on the spread. Like they do this much where you're like, oh yeah, they're gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
I hate this team.
I hate this team too.
Oh, I hate them. We lost more money on any other team than ODU.
There's
ODU
a couple
might
of
be
Rice Owls have cost me some money over Detroit has cost me some money.
I've been on the wrong side of South Florida a lot. That's a team that I like, but I've never been able to pick correctly.
Yeah, there's always a few you get every year. What else do we have here as Northwestern State drilled IDub by 26? As Northwestern State turned to cornerback.
We'll see, man. Ricky Cabrera. I mean, it's year one. Got his guys. I mean, they're figured some things out. Good week. Hung with McNeese. I mean, here we go. Let's go.
Albany drilled Binghamton. The golf course got really flat iron today. I talked about potentially locking up Bowling Green. They win by 11 at Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois sucks. Bowling Green ahead of schedule this year. Watch out for the Falcons.
What happened to Northern Illinois?
Yeah, early in the year they were impressive.
Yeah.
South Carolina 71, Missouri 69 in overtime. The Gamecocks, my Gamecocks,
luckiest team ever,
keep winning. They're 14-2 now. 14-2. I mean, at what point they got and guess what? They get Mike Snow White and the Georgia Bulldogs in Columbia on Tuesday before heading to Fayetteville. Your thoughts on Lamont Paris doing a great job?
I mean, Lamont Paris is a good coach. I don't think South Carolina is that good. I thought Missouri gave the game away. They gave the game away multiple times.
Yeah,
they had multiple leads. Yeah, the entire game. But
it wasn't by much. It was by like 3 or 4. You know what I mean? It never got out of hand.
They should have won.
Mac's disdain for the program that he used to work for has pushed Colby so far over the edge. As an East Carolina fan, he is now calling them his Gamecocks.
Hey,
I can't wait till they lose every game in
I was high on them in the SEC, Bieniek, on our preview. All right, folks, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Cut. Cut is a peer-to-peer social betting platform that's U.S.-based and legal in 40 states. P2P social betting is a new and better way to bet. Bet directly against your friends or other users on sports, politics, pop culture, and other events with verifiable outcomes. Plus, there's a ton of fun social features that give it a feel kind of like a betting social network. Cut offers lower vig and fully customizable odds. You can create your own bets, and also Cut handles the payment side of things. Right? You always have that jackass that doesn't pay. You know what I mean? You gotta text it his friends. You know, you don't have to be that guy sitting in the van outside his house waiting for him to come out so you can, hit him with the fucking lead pipe. No, you don't have to do that. Cut's gonna handle that. Social features include group chats, betting leaderboards, head-to-head history, user profiles, fan groups, and much, much more. Reminder, folks, Cut is the peer-to-peer social betting platform that's U.S.-based and legal, once again, in 40 different states. So check out cut.com. Use that promo code SGPN for a 10% deposit bonus. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Look, Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL, NBA, NHL, college basketball, and college football. Simply pick higher or lower on your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash in. Noah, you're writing great articles about Underdog Fantasy plays. Got anything loaded up for tomorrow, or are you too busy washing those fucking windows?
So the Red Hot Run unfortunately stumbled yesterday with a 2-1 day on the article, which now brings us to 10-1-1 in the last 12 picks for the article. For the show, I think my favorite pick right now, I'm waiting for more games to come out. There's only like 3 games out there right now. I'm going to take you to Rutgers and Michigan State. Personally, I think Michigan State is the side in this game, and I'm willing to correlate that with a Jaden Akins player projection. I'm going to take the higher than 3.5 rebounds for him. This is hitting 5 of the last 8 games for the Spartans. And Rutgers, 270th in defensive rebounding percentage. So I think that's an angle that you're able to look for here. Akins, higher than 3.5 rebounds.
I like it, folks. And check out his articles. He's doing great work over there. sportsgamblingpodcast.com or the SGPN app, which is free to download in the App Store and Google Play Store. Look, check out Underdog Fantasy, though. And when you do, sign up with the promo code TCESGPN, and Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. Once again, that's Underdog Fantasy, promo code TCESGPN. All right, back to recap, and we're not even close to being done yet. I told you I wanted to bet Tennessee Tech. I didn't. I'm mad. They drilled SEMO. SEMO's one of the worst teams. I want to play my music because, damn it, I should have bet this and I didn't. Golden Eagles win by 11. Lamar Nichols was a classic, just like we knew it would be, as Lamar continues to be a wagon.
Tennessee Tech, by the way.
Did you?
That was a bet. Yeah.
There you go, Noah Bieniek.
Yeah, there you go.
We can zoom by it though.
There you go. I'll give you your music. Lamar beat Nichols. How about this Lamar team, Mac?
They hate them. They're fucking good.
They're good.
I hate good teams.
Yeah, American drills Army, and then my Southern Jaguars get it done. They cover against Florida A&M. Easy play. Fade Florida A&M. Come on, let's go. I did lose $100 on Wyoming. What the fuck? They were asleep at the wheel the whole game, dude. The whole game. I can't believe they even won this thing. 68-67. They win against Fresno. Your thoughts on our Cowboys? We were both on them. It didn't happen.
Yeah, we ate shit. I don't know what's wrong with them, man. This is a big year for Linder too.
Yeah. Grambling drilled Bethune-Cookman by 10. Glad I didn't bet that. I was thinking about it. And then my East Carolina Pirates ate a bag of shit.
Oh, they got killed.
They suck. This fucking Rick Barnes implant shit out of here. Get this you're at fucking home. You fucking losers. Fucking watching ECU's offense is like watching it's like they never played basketball before. Nothing cohesive. They're fucking setting picks on each other. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Fuck ECU right now. Until tomorrow. Kansas State covers for us but I can't believe they lost this game. They were up like 90% of this game. Texas Tech 60, K-State 59. What a fucking game. Your thoughts?
I mean, you got to give Texas Tech credit. They're 3-0 in Big 12 play. Found a way, didn't play well.
They were losing 80% of this game, right?
This is such a Grant McCaslin win.
Yeah.
He just finds ways to win.
Rock fight. Loyola Chicago. We were both on Loyola Chicago. Yeah. No bet, but they did beat St. Joe's. St. Joe's is sputtering. St. Joe's is truly sputtering right now as the Ramblers hit the road and get the dub. And then we did lose, or I lost $100 on James Madison as App State has their number of football. They have their number in basketball. 59-55 in Harrisonburg. App State prevails. I was shocked at how shitty JMU played. Watch this whole game.
Yeah, I mean,
they played
got
shitty
dominated.
the whole game. App deserved to win that game. Yeah.
For the first time we bet on JMU all year, it feels like. I mean, it's hard, man. When you got that target on your back, FAU's going through it right now. I mean, you're ranked. Now all of a sudden you got to bring it every single night. They haven't brought it recently, so they're running out of losses though. If they want to be potentially an at-large team, because I mean, you want that pressure off in case you lose in the conference tournament. Yeah.
Great game. I mean, well, sort of. JMU just kind of looked like shit.
Great win, App State.
Yeah. I mean, shit. That they've had some good wins on the season. We both locked up BYU in Orlando.
Super soaker.
They barely covered this, man. This you know what? UCF's crowd, they've done it. I'm buying in.
They're getting good crowds down there. I'm with you.
I'm buying in. I like that. Nice win for the Cougs. They needed that. And then Noah, you can come here and tout on this one because I am officially, and I got some DMs about this. Believe it or not, pre-game before this game ever took place. I got some DMs. Yeah, I got some DMs regarding the Arkansas locker room. Some people close to the scene telling me that the locker room is a mess. Yeah. So unfortunately, my preseason play, I thought Arkansas was going to be a lot better.
Yeah,
I didn't bet this game, but Florida fucking drilled them. I'll give you your props on the Gators. And Noah Bieniek locked that one up as they won by 22. This was never close.
No. Defense is an issue, and I thought that was going to be a calling card for the Hogs. But Florida can put up points with the best of them. That's not anything that we don't know. And when you're not making your shots, they shot 39% from the field. Arkansas did. It's a tough W to go into the swamp and beat Florida. So the team lacked a little bit of functionability. I'll say that. Just weird missed assignments defensively. Because a couple of these guys are good pieces, especially defensively. You look at Tremont Mark, who comes in from Houston, very good program over there. And then Brazil is a long, lanky guy who's able to close out around the perimeter, which is where Florida was feasting today, 36% from three. And just, I don't know, kind of just stumped on Arkansas right now.
Arkansas's got A&M, South Carolina, and then at Ole Miss and Kentucky next.
The SEC doesn't get easier. It does not get easier. When you lose Georgia, Florida, like to me, Georgia, Florida are two like middle of the pack, bottom half SEC teams. You got to take one of the two. You got to get one of the two.
Yeah. St. Francis, the Red Flash. Glad I don't bet them anymore because they got drilled by the real Blue Devils of Central Connecticut State. Shout out to South Alabama. Nice win on the road at Marshall by 6. If only they would have showed up against JMU and I bet them, say a week ago, that would have been impressive. We didn't touch either of those games, but me and Mac did have a battle here, and he lost because Cal State Northridge, the Matadors, get it done. 76-71. We're back, baby. Matadors.
The lucky cover.
They got something great brewing there in the valley. Yeah, I mean Northridge, dude. Northridge played good though, man. They're a solid team. This was a sweat. I'm not gonna bullshit you. This was a sweat. Yeah. But I do feel like most of the second half, Northridge was up like 4 points. It was like floating around that number, down to 2. At times they got it up to 6 or 5, but Northridge gets the dub. Maryland Eastern Shore covered against Howard, and then we both cashed on UT Martin taking down Little Cock, 77-72. Boom. Western Illinois did beat Eastern Illinois. Did you bet this?
I did. I took EIU, man. I thought EIU was going to pull it out. They got away from him late.
63-60. The Leathernecks are, dude, how many games have they won in a row now?
Yeah, they're
8
rolling.
games in a row, 9 games in a row, is it?
Rivalry.
We lost on this one, and I lost $100 on Bellarmine. So no music here. They're the worst team. I'm out on them. They're even further down than Old Dominion.
Dude, them and ODU have killed us.
How do you lose to Central Arkansas?
That might be the final straw. You're right. I mean,
that's it. That's it, man. You can't. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for that one. Charleston covers by a point again, or a half a point, right, against Monmouth.
Yep.
Nice cover for you. I took Monmouth. Didn't bet that. Tennessee State drills Lindenwood. I think we both took Tennessee State. You tried to bring me into this one, and thankfully I resisted because Georgia State fucked up Georgia Southern by 28 points. You tried to bring me in the muck. I was like, I can't take Southern. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I have bad play. I thought Georgia Southern was playing better. I think Georgia State's still overrated, but I mean, they look good today.
Yeah. Sela covers against McNeese. We were both on that. Bakersfield covers against Davis. Almost won it outright. I
ended up betting Bakersfield.
Yes. Same here. And 78-71. And then how about this play? You remember what I told you last night? Holy Cross.
Oh yeah.
Lehigh.
I was with you.
Holy Cross Lehigh. Yeah. Now, but I said the money line was live because I said, this is dude, these Patriot League games, you can't have that insane of a number. You know what I mean? Like Lehigh is never that much better than Holy Cross. They might be better, but not today. Holy Cross 69, Lehigh 66 in overtime. You're welcome, world. Duke barely got past Georgia Tech. 84-79.
Georgia Tech owns them.
Now I know what's his name. Mitchell was a late scratch.
But still,
and Jeremy Roach exited hurt, but I did get his higher than points across before he left.
There we go. Troy drilled Southern Miss. It's one we did not get correct. Lipscomb drilled Austin P. I took P in the points on the sheet. New Orleans beat Corpus Christi. I did not pick that correctly. I mean, I didn't bet these games, but I'm saying didn't get that one correct. Boston took down Loyola Maryland by 2, and then we had a lock battle again. Look, get this Jacksonville State bullshit out of here when you come in to take on the Tops. All right.
They led the entire first half.
You can't come into to Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Fucking referees.
All right. Tops 80, Jacksonville State 69. Alabama State took down Alcorn State by 2. I was on the right side of that, but didn't bet that. Airport, the line told us as they take down UTEP by 4. Samford scored 1,000 points today. Noah Bieniek locked that up. Noah, do you care to talk about Samford?
That wasn't a lock. I thought the cocktail napkin was legit broken trying to decipher these two teams. It spit out a number of minus 36, and they win by 38.
You had it all the way. You're sharp.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, let's go. Unbelievable. 134 points in 40 minutes. Somebody quickly do the math on that per minute. Washington State 73, Arizona 70.
Easy.
I mean,
Arizona's not that good.
Yeah. Washington State, watch out, man. Kyle Smith's doing a good job. We also locked up this one. West Virginia 76, Texas 73. Your thoughts on the that win?
First
you
up,
needed it.
Do you want to bring on a guest too for this one?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, you ready? Oh, there we go. And look at man, look at this.
He's
horns
in the club
down,
right
baby.
now. The laser
horns
show.
down. They got
Let's
the fog.
go.
He's got the fog going through there. Folks, if you're not watching on YouTube, youtube.com/the college experience, we got Rush Bishop, host of the Ryan and Rush show and Big 12 Experience. Guys, you guys were both at the game today, and I'll start with you,
Media
Rush.
Row.
Since Media Row here. You got the horns down backdrop going there. Texas is never going to schedule another road game in Morgantown ever again. I hope you realize that. Talk to me about your experiences there.
Tell you what, it was that game where it still went to the end and it's like, oh crap, are we going to blow this? And we didn't. We figured it out. They pulled away, kinda. Don't let the 3 points get you there. But hey, great win. First Big 12 win. Hey, we're tied with Houston. We're tied with, there's a bunch of 1 and 2 teams in the Big 12 now. So watch out for West Virginia. Had to get the monkey off our backs. Watch out going to Oklahoma. Kansas back here in the following week.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes, I mean this was a huge win, and I was doing some. I was on Sports Grid and VSiN today. They asked me about this game, and I said that they should sprinkle the money line. And I ate a lot of shit on Dub V this year financially, but I felt good about it just because I thought last time ever in Morgantown, probably maybe 20 years from now they play a game, but at least for the foreseeable future. I just thought, and I thought Dub V I know Max sprinkles that Dub V fairy dust on me sometimes, but I really believe that they hadn't had really continuity, and they have a better team than their record from a talent perspective. They shouldn't be losing at Houston like that, but I just know they're better than their record. So, I was victory lane. Mac, your thoughts on the game?
You mean we're not going 0-18 in Big 12 play, everybody that was tweeting at me? You guys are the worst team in the country. I'm like, dude, I get it. We lost to Kansas fucking State and Houston. We just played Ohio State to the wire the game before that. This team is not that bad. They just have had some bad breaks. They beat a top 25 team. Now we'll see where it goes from here. I mean, you got Oklahoma.
Did they storm the court? I didn't
No,
catch the end.
no.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
we don't storm the court when we beat Texas more than they beat us. We expect to beat those fucking pussy ass motherfuckers. We don't storm the court against them. We expect to beat them.
Any couches on fire outside the stadium?
No, I mean we expect to win. I mean, I thought we were going to win. I really did. I mean, I expect to win every game.
I thought so too. I thought so too, though. I really did.
Finally guarded tonight. Just played some fucking defense. I mean, maybe I set the. I want to say I set the tone. I drove through a fucking blizzard for 5 hours to get to this game. Head coach Josh Eilert, I texted him this morning. I said, "I'll see you in 5 hours. I got to drive through a blizzard. Let's get this fucking win." And so, I mean, set the tone.
Now you go.
Lose this game. Not losing those pussies.
Now you go to Norman, Oklahoma. Do we have the great Troy Tuning with us too?
He's back there. Yeah.
Let's welcome.
Bring on Troy.
Hey,
There
Big 12
he is.
Experience's own Troy Tuning. Folks, youtube.com/the college experience. Troy, you're an Oklahoma fan, aren't you? You're on mute. I think. Yeah. But no,
He wasn't
I don't know.
expecting to come on.
Yeah, it's okay. He told me he was doing
Jaeger
bombs in the back of the fucking room. Well, anyway, he's an Oklahoma fan. West Virginia plays at Oklahoma next. I'm curious your thoughts, Mac, on your chances of going into Norman and getting that dub.
I will say we'll probably be 8.5 point dog. I think we can win. I really do. I think Oklahoma's good, but they can be had. I think they're a little inflated. I think it's a winnable game, but it's gonna be hard. I mean,
especially in Norman, they don't. It's not.
They don't have fans.
Yeah,
yeah. It's not like
these
going
two
to Iowa
fucking
State.
losers think this team is actually good because they won one goddamn game.
Here we go.
I wasn't muted. My microphone got flipped off when I was trying to pour shots, and I knocked it over.
Why don't you go back to kissing Sister Jean's ass?
No. Let's be a little honest here. West Virginia does have a lot more potential than people are giving them credit for, and they've got a dude that can take the game over. And we talked about it on the Big 12 show, but you've got a lot of hope when you know you've got a guy that can pretty much score whenever he wants, as long as he's not in his own head. And I know Ryan and Rush bring it up all the time. The only guy that can stop Raekwon is Raekwon.
Well, and they still when is Jesse Edwards back?
Next week.
See that they're doing this without Jesse Edwards too.
Kansas will be game time decision, and then probably the next week after that.
Yeah, definitely the next.
So we still haven't seen the whole team.
He's
yet.
rehabbing now.
But more important than all of this actual analysis is the fact that in the Big 12, home teams win. BYU was the only road team to win today, and it was newcomer on newcomer. In a bounce house that was still pretty pumped and almost got them the win.
They almost lost that game. Yeah, it was close. Yeah.
Going to Norman is still going to be hard just because that's how it works in the Big 12. The home teams just kind of grind it out. But I will say time to buy stock in West Virginia for sure.
Oh gosh, Troy, better things happen when you're against us, man.
Yeah.
No, don't cheer for us, Troy. Don't start.
There we go. What are you working with there? What is that? Vodka, gin? What do you got?
Yeah,
you
a little bit
gin?
of Tito's and some of the Riptide Rush purple Gatorade.
Is that a Rumplemint?
Oh,
I wish it was Rumplemint.
This guy's bartending back there.
Rumplemint.
Folks,
times in my life.
Everyone give the Big 12 experience a follow. It's
unless
part
you're
of this
Texas
channel.
fan.
Yeah, unless you're the Texas, or Oklahoma fans because you're leaving the Big 12. But now, still subscribe. Subscribe.
SEC.
Yeah, exactly. Did that chant get going in the crowd?
Oh my god!
Oh,
dude, it was so loud.
It happened in the Kansas game too. The Kansas game, they were doing that to the Oklahoma fans today. Yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch, folks. Folks, subscribe to the Big 12 College Experience, guys. I appreciate you hopping on the show. Anything else you guys want to say?
Yeah,
Mountaineers.
Baylor is going to win the league, just like we did the preview when we had our sweet 3-hour preview.
See, Troy's 1/3 Oklahoma. He dips his toe in everywhere it goes. Granddad's Oklahoma. His dad's Oklahoma State. His mom's Baylor. I got to actually. I know we're going long here. I have a great Troy story for you. So this was back in 2015 when the Blackhawks and Lightning were in the Stanley Cup playoffs. We're walking into a local bar, Glory Days Grill in Burke, Virginia, the OG one. And we see Troy walking in there, and he's wearing a Tampa Bay Lightning jersey. And then he walks in there. He's like, guess what happens when the Blackhawks score, guys? And we're like, what? He lifts up his Lightning shirt, and there's a Blackhawks shirt under there.
Oh, man.
He's just, hey, whichever way the wind goes, I'm
The
going.
government can play both sides. I can play both sides.
What are you trying to score free drinks off other Blackhawk fans? You're just trying to
There's not too many of them in Burke, Virginia.
Is that the angle? I mean, I feel like sometimes, you just go to certain bars, you can commiserate your way into some free beverages, right?
They wouldn't even put the hockey game on TV. So
that's true.
It's
That's
not
true.
the Caps.
I feel like you
and
gotta
nobody
go
in
to
DC gives a crap.
You got to go to like Whistler. You know what I mean? You got to go to some of these towns like Saskatchewan. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you hopping on, and I'm excited to see Dub V in the future, and Baylor to win the Big 12. Troy Tuning, folks, give him a follow. Appreciate you guys.
That ain't happening.
Yeah.
As much as I hate Kansas will win the Big 12.
Real quick, I think before we move on, like the intro from Rush was like all time. We need to go back and relive that like once, and then we can go right.
Right.
Like the laser show with the horns down. It's already tweeted.
There we go.
out.
Look, oh man, look at this.
That is all time.
Folks, youtube.com/the college experience. Subscribe, folks. I see 225 people watching now. I see the numbers. Not everyone subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Moving along.
And subscribe. Let's go.
Moving along. I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NFL season with Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NFL, NBA, and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit HOFBets.com. Use that promo code SGPN. You get 50% off your first month today. Start researching, start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. Noah Bieniek, you can come back because you locked up North Texas against Temple. North Texas wins by 18. The cocktail napkin is rolling.
It is. It has been the entire season. We'll take a couple losing days in a row, but we always bounce back. There's always more cocktail napkins to be passed out. If your bar runs out of cocktail napkins, what good is your bar, right?
Yeah, I would also say you can use it as rolling papers. That's how hot these picks. That's how hot these winners are. They're perfect to go with fire.
Somebody tagged me on Twitter of a picture in their pantry. They had a bunch of cocktail napkins.
I like that. I like that, man.
But North Texas never trailed in this one. This was complete domination. 42% from three. That was the handicap here, and they were on fire.
Speaking of domination, Auburn beat the piss out of LSU. LSU did not cover by a basket or two, but they were up the whole game. And we did lose $100 on Middle Tennessee as they lost by 9 to Sam Houston State. I'm out on Middle Tennessee too. Add them to the list. George Mason lost at Richmond by 7. Glad we didn't bet that. Arkansas Pine Bluff got it done against Texas Southern. And let's get to a couple winners that we had. TCU 68, Houston 67. We tried to warn the chat. I was on TV today, 2 different spots on TV talking about this game. The hosts were all over the Houston Cougars. I said, I don't think you guys prepare for this shit. You know what I mean? Like before they're getting Tulsa. Now you're getting TCU. Big difference on the rebound on the back-to-back away. Your thoughts? This game was fantastic, by the way. This game swung both ways. Awesome fucking basketball game. Your thoughts on the game?
This is Big 12 basketball in a nutshell. This game. It's fucking hard to win on the road in this league. And when you got that number 2 next to your name and you're undefeated coming into this week, good luck. It's hard. And they come back-to-back losses. And like I said, I think Houston's going to be good in the future. But this is a reality check. You're in the Big 12. I think they're going to finish 4th or 5th. I really do. I said that in our preseason show. But I also think they're going to go on a run in March because they played in this league. TCU, man. TCU's answered the bell this week. 2 top 10
I'm not falling
wins.
for it, though. Remember last year, around this time, I go, they're going to win the national championship.
Well, I mean, they're not going to do that, but they're an NCAA tournament team. That's 2 top 10 wins in 1 week. Great week for team of the week in the country. TCU.
Yeah, dude. I ended up betting it. I know I didn't lock it on the show last night, but I know you did. But I bet it once I started winning some bets. I was like, okay, I'm fucking going to this one.
The Horned Frogs resume turned from fool's gold to, okay, I can see this team winning a couple of Big 12 games this year and going to the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
Mac and I talked about this before Big 12 play even started. They were 13-0 at one point, Houston was, and they on KenPom, just computers in general, pretty much around the board, 33.5 points better than the average college basketball team, which is absolutely absurd. Now, this team was good enough to go 13-0, but that's just an unheard of number. There's going to be regression coming for this team, and Big 12 is the best conference in the league. They weren't going to go undefeated in the conference, so a lot of people acting surprised that all of a sudden the Cougars have hit a wall. The guys at TCU kind of saw this one coming.
Avon says, how's the thunder snow?
We survived it. We had about 7 inches yesterday.
All that for 7 inches. A lot of text messages for fucking 7 inches.
And then with Michigan weather, it kind of started to melt away today. We had like 45 degrees.
Oh my God, this guy.
What the fuck is this? I can't even go up north and go skiing.
Hey, hot take. How many Big 12 games does Houston win? 18 games.
11 or 12.
Yeah.
Less.
10?
That is a hot take.
I said 11-7 preseason. I'm thinking 10-8. I think 10-8.
If you got them worse than 11-7, I think that's a hot take.
They may go 9-9. I'm telling you. This league it's hard to win on the road, and if you drop a home game, good luck.
Derek Miller in the chat. Shout out to Derek. Goes, I listen to you guys all the time. How do you know when your guys' picks are real? We play this music. You hear this music. That means it's a lock. And we also say that's a lock. We also have a picks page, sportsgamblingpodcast.com. Click on the college basketball picks section. But yeah, appreciate you listening. Hence this music. I bet Jackson State because they're a fucking factory of money. And they print money again against Alabama A&M. I mean, when are you going to start joining me on this Jackson State ATM machine over here? They're way better than everybody in this fucking conference.
Maybe Monday. I don't
know. Mississippi Valley State covered today against Prairie View.
Oh, they're great.
We didn't bet that. And then our best bet of the night.
Oh my God!
St. Mary's 73, Santa Clara 49. And by the way, this is the one I said you should be stealing your mom's, jewelry and pawning to place the bet. They were up 47-18 at halftime. I mean, folks, it's a free fucking show. It's a free show. I started out 0-5-1 on the day, and I'm still up a shit ton of money because we dominated throughout the fucking day. Triple lock here. Mac, your thoughts on St. Mary's just destroying Santa Clara?
Holy letdown spot after Gonzaga. Should we be concerned about Gonzaga that they lost to St. Mary's and Santa Clara and now? Whoo.
No, yeah. I just think that was a scheduled loss. And how in the world is the WCC going to schedule for the third best team in the conference, like historically over the last couple of years? Gonzaga, St. Mary's back to back. Who in the right mind?
That is true. That is a nice little fuck you to Santa Clara. But that's what they get for getting rid of their football team, you fucking pussies. All right. Well, actually, St. Mary's did too, though. I don't know. All right, don't get me started on California again. Noah, come back. I try to warn you certain things in life. You know what I mean? Try to look out for you.
Oh, try to tell you this. Loss?
Try to tell you these windows of yours. Yeah. You don't have to worry about them in the snow. They're gonna make it through. I tried to tell you that Eastern Washington is just an awesome team. In Idaho, you should never bet on any Idaho school unless it's Boise State. Eastern Washington 79, Idaho 58. Lock battle win for Dundee. Boom. This was never even fucking close. Get this Vandal bullshit out of here. It's your little ICC. Isn't their stadium the ICU arena or some shit like that? They need intensive care because fucking Eastern Washington just fucked them up.
It's Houston's football stadium, correct? Like IECU or something.
Something like that.
You caught me off guard with this one. Yes, like Idaho, this pick was shit. But I thought I had one more lock win that I had coming in. Did we skip Auburn, LSU, or I'm just brain dead?
Oh no, I went past it. I already did it. Damn, you locked up. You locked up Auburn, huh?
I had the Auburn Tigers.
Wait, who'd you battle though?
No, nobody. I just had the lock.
Okay.
I try to pop in and at least show my face on all the locks, win or loss. So my fault. I wasn't prepared to have to state my case or just eat shit on Idaho. So
Tough thunder snow last night. Greensboro drilled Chattanooga. We took Greensboro. We should have bet that. We didn't. Elon got drilled by Drexel. Drexel's kicking ass. And then we both locked up the Miami Hurricanes money line play against the Virginia Tech Hokies as they win 75-71. Nigel Pack went for like 20 and 8, I think, something like that. Your thoughts, Mac?
Yeah, I mean, this is one time we took Miami. I still don't think they're that good. Still phony.
We were on.
Tech sucks too.
Yeah, that was our first home loss though. But Miami needed that bounce back. Great win for the Canes.
We had to fade Kramer. He was way too confident.
Yeah, 100%. Missouri State took care of Evansville. We were on the right side of that. Wish we would have bet it. Why did we not bet Ball State, dude? I knew they were going to cover this. They only lose by 5 at Toledo. Bryant smashes New Hampshire, and then we did lose on Weber State. Did you bet this? I don't know. I bet this.
I stayed away. I was close though. I was close.
Portland State 69, Weber State 66. But we got that money right back when UT Rio Grande, the Mexicans, won outright. They were 3-point dogs.
Dude,
they went 76, 68, getting it done. Although we did give you a lemon also with Southern Illinois. We both triple locked Southern Illinois, and they got drilled by Drake.
Yeah, this one wasn't close.
Whew.
Drake is the greatest team ever.
It was a bad pick. The Clits went on the road to San Antonio and got UTSA. Montana State. We were on Montana State. They took down Northern Colorado. We should have bet that. Tarleton got drilled at Grand Canyon. Good Lord. Oh, they got fucked up. And then we did bet Cal Baptist as they got it done against Abilene Christian. Cal Baptist has been easy cash lately.
Yep.
The Tommies went to Tulsa and took down Oral Roberts. Didn't bet this game, but shout out to the Tommies. Cincinnati, we took the Bearcats. They covered, but Baylor won. We just saw Troy talking about Baylor winning the national the Big 12 championship. Some call that the national championship if you listen to the Big 12 college experience.
It is.
Wait, I didn't know those guys were the SEC.
No, we've won 2 out of the last 3 national championships. And UConn won it last year.
I was mainly just jabbing at the fact that you guys would call it the national championship.
I mean,
sounds like some SEC stuff.
It's the best league in America. I mean, and we had Arizona next year. But,
Colby, he sounds like an SEC guy.
we gave the SEC a couple teams. So they could be all right.
We locked up the California Golden Bears. They got the cover at Oregon, barely held on for dear life. Omaha beat North Dakota State. These Mavericks in Omaha playing some good ball. And then, dude, I knew we were fucked on this when I tagged you in this. When Mike Boynton was still in Oklahoma City Airport, like 2 hours before the fucking game, I knew Oklahoma State was not covering. They were supposed to get there like 20 hours before that. I'm just like, fuck, because I'd already bet this.
Same.
So I pulled a True Benedict and I actually doubled up on the Cyclone side. But Iowa State 66, Oklahoma State 42. You caught that? I tagged you in that. You saw that, right?
Yeah. No, I had just pulled over at a gas station because I'm like, all right, it's fucking blizzarding right now, and I see that tweet and I'm just like, fuck you, Oklahoma State, suck it the fuck up. I'm driving to the shit. You guys can play basketball tonight. And then what reality came once I got to Morgantown. I'm like, they're probably gonna get drilled tonight. So. Iowa State, good week. I mean, you beat Houston, you beat Oklahoma State, Big 12, man. Next round up, here we go.
We locked up Eastern Kentucky, and they drilled North Alabama by 9. Easy money, easy fucking money. Stephen F. Austin got past Southern Utah but didn't cover, and then Alabama, big win by Bama at Mississippi State. Oh, there you go.
Rush.
82-74. Your thoughts on the Tide going into Starkville? And
man, I caught the last 10 minutes of this game. Mississippi State just missed free throws.
Yeah,
they missed like 7 free
throws. They can't shoot at times. You know what I mean? And that includes the free throw line. Sac State beat Idaho State. Montana drilled Northern. Something happened to Northern Arizona. They've been awful over the past week. After being kind of a surprise early in the year. Loyola Marymount. Did they cover? I think they did, maybe by half a point against Pacific. Didn't bet that game, but I did bet San Jose State. Yes. San Jose State gets it done against Air Force. Easy money to be made. These staples. You can't take the staples here. Also, Picks Page Lock. We were talking about this one last night. UC Santa Barbara. We loaded up on. I talked about this on the morning show. Santa Barbara was, dude, they were faking last game because they were looking ahead. They take down Long Beach State by 9. The chat's saying you look like you're going to fall asleep here. Someone get the guy a Jaeger bomb.
Who's falling asleep?
They were talking about it a second ago.
I'm wide awake.
Your thoughts on Santa Barbara? The Gauchos getting it done.
I mean,
Double lock, right?
They needed this win. Finally got a win.
San Francisco drills Portland. UC San Diego has just destroyed Cal Poly. What's going on with UC San Diego? They're on fire.
I don't know.
Pepperdine gets the best of San Diego, and then Colorado depends on where you got this number, but for us, I'm assuming I got it at 9.5. So I hit with the Buffs against USC. I had to check. I didn't think I had it. I wasn't sure. I actually had to go. I thought I had either pushed, maybe won, maybe lost, because I was like, did I get it at 9.5? Did I get it at 10.5? Had to go check. 9.5 was the play there. And Hawaii did push against Riverside. All right, game balls. Holy fuck, man. We're still recapping an hour and a half in. What's your top game ball? I think I know what it is, but fire.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody knows it. It's West Virginia. It's top 25 win against a team that's leaving the league. And it's been a shit year, but you know what? Tonight's a good win. Tonight's a good start. A lot of season left, so cheers, Mountaineers, baby. Let's go. Great win. Glad I drove through the blizzard to see a wins over
Morgantown, you will always be home sweet home to me.
I got to give it to Shaheen Holloway and Seton Hall. Top game ball.
Impressive.
This is looking like a really good team, man. Going on the road, winning in environments like that. Top game ball. What's your second game ball?
I'll go to the buzzsaw. I talked about desperate teams. I mean, they needed this game against Kentucky in the worst way. It wasn't pretty. They didn't play well. Kentucky made some lucky shots, but hey, give A&M credit. They grinded this puppy out.
Yeah, they did. And I'll keep it in the state of Texas, and I'll go with TCU as my second game ball. That's a huge win on the resume there as they get it done against the Houston Cougars. Third game ball, Mac.
Patino's getting a lot of hype this year. I'll go to his son, Richard Pitino in New Mexico. That was big time. Blowout San Diego State, put 90 on them.
Yeah.
I mean, that was an offensive clinic. Good for the Lobos. Great win at the pit. Great job, Lobos.
Yes. Huge win there. My final game ball is going to go to the Washington State Cougars, getting that win against Arizona. Top 10 win in Pullman. Arizona, everyone's saying you're not good enough to be in the Big 10, the Pac, or the new Big 12. Wazoo says, fuck you, Arizona, and their final trip to Pullman, at least for the foreseeable future, just like West Virginia and Texas in a way.
Oh yeah.
Folks, that's the game ball. So if you're watching on YouTube, stay put. We're gonna bounce right back into our picks, but we're gonna end the audio side of this. So, all right, we are back on the College Basketball Experience. Now it's time to pick winners, and go listen to the recap show. It was only about 3 hours long. It's like that last Avatar movie.
There's only like 10 games tomorrow too.
Let's start off with a lock.
Uh-oh.
UAB is getting 15.5 or 16 at Florida Atlantic.
What are we doing?
Lock. UAB plus the points. Yeah. What am I missing? Is there injuries or something?
No, and I love FAU. I mean, we tried to take a shot on them the other night, but they got the target on their back. I'm not laying 15.5. I'll lock UAB.
Dude,
with you.
I see 16.
UAB beat them last year. The Final Four team.
Nathan's right. There's even a 16.5 out there.
Yeah, and I know everybody's like, "Oh, it's a trap." No, it's not a trap. Give me UAB. Lock it up. I'm with you.
Let's go.
These two teams know each other.
UAB plus the points.
Andy Kennedy knows.
And they get up. Kennedy's going to have his team ready. He's going to have his team ready for this. Rutgers is catching 10.5.
The previous game, it was a look ahead for UAB because they always get up for the good teams.
Yeah. Rutgers is laying 10.5 or getting 10.5 at Michigan State. I think we should lock Michigan State.
I don't trust Michigan State right now, man.
They lost 2 in a row.
No, don't tell me you're locking Rutgers.
No, I'm actually coming in here to lock Sparty. I correlated it with the player projection underdog fantasy as well. Sparty had a tough road trip. They lost 2 in a row. But at home, they've been pretty much automatic. They had one just stumper against Wisconsin early on in conference play, and then they had the early loss to James Madison as well. I think Rutgers coming off the win against Indiana is also a nice letdown spot. I think you get Sparty in a double-digit win here.
You know what? Noah talked me into it. That was a max effort against Illinois the other night. That was kind of a get up spot. I think Sparty's a little flat here. I agree with Noah. I'll join you guys. Let's go. Rutgers.
This is not Rutgers.
Wait.
No.
We are on Michigan State.
We are locking Michigan State.
Oh, shit. I'm going to lock battle
Have
you
another.
Then. Oh, I'm going to lock battle you then. Lock battle.
Sign me up.
All right.
What the fuck is that? Shit!
All right.
Do you need a cocktail napkin over there, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll have another cocktail. Give me Rutgers. Give me Rutgers. You guys are locking Sparty?
Yes, the Michigan band is locking
We got a lock
Sparty
battle. Dundee, Bieniek riding with Sparty. Mac going with Rutgers on the road.
In 10.5? Yes.
Georgetown's catching 20.5 at UConn. Give me the Hoyas, but I'm not betting it.
No, I'm not betting this either. I'll take the Hoyas. I'm not touching 20-point line with the Hoyas.
Mount St. Mary's is catching 4.5 or 5. I do see a 5 out there at Iona. I could be talked into a lock here because I think Mount St. Mary's can keep it within. I'll take Mount St. Mary's in the points. What are you doing here, Mac?
I'll take Mount St. Mary's.
Memphis is laying 5.5 in Wichita.
This is an interesting game.
I took the points, but I'm still not betting it because Memphis could still. Wichita hasn't looked great lately either. But that home crowd, give me Wichita on the points. I'm terrified of the lock here, though. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna lock Wichita. I'm gonna go back to the well one more time. They've lost 4 in a row. They got Memphis coming in. Let's go.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Shockers. All right, folks. I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the National Football League and the NFL playoffs. Look, they're bringing you an offer that can help make the playoffs truly electrifying. New customers can bet $5 on any game and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use the promo code SGP. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets only on DraftKings Sportsbook with the promo code SGP. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available for problem with gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction, void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See dkng.com/football for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources. We're also brought to you by Game Time. Game Time, look, is the fast and easy way to buy tickets for all sports, music, comedy, and theater near you. And look, buying tickets should never be that stressful. So check out Game Time, folks. Snag the tickets without the stress. It is perfect for the NFL playoffs and the rest of the college basketball season. So download the Game Time app. Use that promo code CFBX for $20 off your first purchase. Once again, create that account, redeeming code CFBX for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. All right, we are back. And I have a lock. And it's crazy because this team's made me a lot of money. But I think the line is telling you everything. I think Cleveland State's going to go to Green Bay and win tomorrow. I think we should all bet Cleveland State. So I will lay the 1.5 with the Vikings. Row. What are you doing here, buddy?
I agree with you. I'm going to join you. They were the better team in Milwaukee the other day. I think they bounced back here. I mean, Green Bay's told me this year, but yeah, give me Cleveland State. Lock it up.
Let's fucking go. Double lock. Maryland is getting 9 points at Illinois. I think Maryland can cover this. Well, which side? I think Maryland +9 is the side, right?
I think Maryland might win the game outright.
I think we should bet Maryland. Is this a triple lock, Noah?
Nope. I think you guys are high. Illinois is my favorite bet of the day. This one smells, but I'm not going in. I'm actually going the other way. I'm taking the fight in the line out here. Maryland 2-12, straight up on the road in the last 14 games, winless on the road against Power 5 teams in that stretch this season. And then Illinois at home this season against KenPom 50 and below. So outside of the top 50 teams in America, according to KenPom, they're 8-0 against this 9-point spread. 8-0. I am aware that it smells like ass, but Maryland I also think is ass, and they're not good enough offensively to keep it within the.
The total is 139.5, Michael. No, we have a battle.
He's bitter about the Michigan loss.
Too many points. Dundee, Mac.
I'm
Terps.
not bitter about the Michigan loss. I was on
The Illini win by 7. We get that covered.
Maryland might win.
St. Peter's is laying 6.5 at Manhattan. Manhattan keeps burning me. But this line's short. It stinks a little bit to me. The way Manhattan's been losing lately, I don't understand this line. They're 4-10, and if you look at their last losses, they just lost by double digits, 13 points to Rider. They were down by even more. They lost by like 20 to Quinnipiac. They lost by 14 to Niagara. They lost by 12 to Wagner. Why the fuck? Those are the last 4 games. Why is this so short?
Is St. Peter's that good?
I'll take. Okay, let's go St. Peter's. I'm not betting this game. This is an insane game to bet.
I mean, St. Peter's won 5 in a row. I feel like it's a good fade spot.
Okay, I mean, but I'm just saying I've gone with Manhattan. I thought the line would be more in favor of Manhattan. The line's weird to me.
It's what, 4.5? You said
6.5.
6.5.
Give me the Jaspers then. Let's go with the Jaspers. Yeah, I'm taking the pole. I'm not betting that with the 10-foot pole. Noah, what are you doing here?
No, I'm coming in to answer a question in the chat, which is valid. Jay Rader asks, what about the Fairfield Canisius game? Canisius currently, they rescheduled this game to tomorrow afternoon. They are a school located in Buffalo. So I'll leave it to Colby to shit talk.
Earlier. What's
that
line?
The line is out. I think
I saw it earlier.
But it's out for tomorrow, like for Monday.
Monday's games.
We might have a lock there.
You're gonna bet it a day ahead. I mean, I don't blame you. But
why not? I'm not afraid of this thunderstorm. The snow thunderstorm.
The thunder snow from the lake effect.
I got a lock here. Marist is taking down the moving company tomorrow. Marist is laying 2.5. I'm back on him. Shout out to Rick Smits. Let's go. The lay the 2.5. Let's ride them. It's a smart bet. What are you doing here, Mac?
No, I'm taking the moving company. I'll lock battle you. Yeah, give me the moving company all day.
Noah, are you on this one too?
Good.
Yeah, this is one that the cocktail napkin had an edge on. I just needed a little bit of a nudge. You know, Marist defensively, they're one of the best defenses in America, not even just the MAAC America. And the cocktail napkins got them favored by 7.5 here against the Rider Bronx. Like, Rider was my MAC preseason champ, but they haven't played like it. So I'm ditching them here. I'm taking Marist.
We got a lock battle.
Dundee lost 4 in a row.
Dundee, Bieniek,
Rider, baby,
with the Red Foxes. Moneyline Mac with the moving company with the Dolly.
We're gonna fuck them up.
Tulane's laid 2.5 at Tulsa. Tulsa's back from that crazy road trip. Give me Tulsa to take down Tulane. Upset special. That's not that special, but you know, I'm not betting that either. Maybe I might bet that later. Picks page. What are you doing here?
I like Tulsa here. I'm with you. I mean, back-to-back road spot, 0-3 in league play. These 0-3 teams have been really good. This could be fringe lock. Check the picks page.
Yeah. Valpo's getting 9.5 at Illinois State. Every Valpo spread is this. I'll take the 9.5.
Oh God.
I don't feel good about it. Don't bet this game. What are you doing
Both
here?
teams have lost 4 or more in a row. Give me Valpo? Nah. Yeah, Valpo. Let's go.
The Flamin' Libs are heading down to Ruston, Louisiana, where La Tech is laying 3.5. I thought I saw 4 right before the show, but I don't see it right now. 3.5 is what we're calling it. I am locking up the Flamin' Libs. They got to win one of these. They got to win one of these.
And they win it on the road.
They got to win one of these.
All right, I'll join you. I'll join you.
Let's go.
Join you. Oh, God.
Give me them Flamin' Libs.
Yep.
Their Falwell blood money.
Be a bunch of bitches and fucking win. Hey, they're 0-2 in league play. When was the last time they? Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They got to get this. Ride that thing on the money line, folks. I want to tell you the college basketball experience is brought to you by Cut. Cut is peer-to-peer social betting platform that is U.S. based and legal in 40 different states. P2P social betting is a new and better way to bet. Bet directly against your friends or other users on sports, politics, pop culture, and other events with verifiable outcomes. Plus tons of fun on social features that give it a feel almost like a betting social network essentially. Cut offers lower vig and fully customizable odds. Create your own bets. That's always fun. And don't worry about sweating down your friend Charlie. Cut handles the payment side of things, so you never have to worry about that. Social features include group chats, live betting boards, head-to-head history, user profiles, fan groups, and much, much more. So, folks, what are you doing? Head to cut.com. That's KUTT.com. Use that promo code SGPN for a 10% deposit bonus. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Look, Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL. They got NBA. They got NHL. They got college basketball and they got college football. Simply pick high or low in your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash in. So what are you doing, folks? Check out Underdog Fantasy. And when you sign up with the promo code TCESGPN. Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code SGPN. Northern Iowa is catching 1.5 in, is it Murray, Kentucky?
Yep, yeah. Murray, Kentucky. Murray,
dude,
Kentucky.
I can't. I kind of wanted to take Northern Iowa, but then I'm like, Murray's just been on fire lately. I've picked against them a couple times. Can't do it. Give me Murray State -1.5. I could be talked into a lock here.
You gotta trust the home team. Lock up Murray State, baby. Let's go.
Okay,
let's go.
I mean, they've been rolling. They have been rolling. Yeah, they drilled Missouri State the other night. Let's go. Take those Racers. I'll keep the locks going because Delaware goes to Wilmington to take on the Seahawks of North Carolina. Wilmington's laying 5.5. 5. I see a 5 out there. That's always good because I'm locking it up. Give me Wilmington -5. Get this blue hen bullshit out of here. What are you doing here?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna join you. Let's go Wilmington. I like it. Yeah. I like it.
Remember, they haven't been at home much. They got they're going to be drilling some teams.
Yeah. Build off that Monmouth win. Get back to 2-2 in league play. Wilmington all day.
Utah is heading to the Farm to take on Palo Alto and take on Stanford and Palo Alto. Utah's laying 2.5.
No way.
Are we locking Utah, right?
No.
You're locking Stanford?
Utah's off the 50-point win against UCLA a couple nights ago.
But Stanford's off an overtime road win.
Yeah, but I mean Utah. This is Utah on Sunday. Rush just let me know too. I mean, you gotta fade Utah on Sunday. I think.
Well, I don't got rain man cold.
I'm gonna lock Stanford. Stanford's gonna win the game. Let's go, tree huggers. I'm gonna go back to my tree hugger well here. We got a battle.
We do. Give me the Utah to Sunday. Dundee with Utah. Mac with Stanford.
Hug that tree.
No soak Sundays in effect. We got one more game, but before we get to that, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NFL season with Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NFL, NBA, and soccer bet with historical stats and data. So what are you doing, folks? Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month. Start research and start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. Final game on the slate. The Washington Huskies head into Westwood. The line stinks to high fucking heaven.
My God. I was just thinking
this. It stinks so fucking bad.
I have to take UCLA. I have to.
It stinks so fucking bad.
Lock. I'm UCLA. I'm dying. This is the last time. This is my final time. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm taking UCLA. They're going to beat the phony Washington Huskies.
Spinal.
This is like the reekiest line of the year. They just lost by 50, and they're a 1-point dog.
God.
Oh no!
I'm pulling a Patty C. I'm diving into the steak. Give me the Washington Huskies. I can't take this UCLA team.
Dundee's going in. I'm going in with them. We're going to the land down under.
Let's go. Double lock.
There's just
on
no
Washington.
Way there's no way
this
line
is so bad.
Well.
This is such a bad.
The cocktail napkins got this thing at 9.
I know this stinks. I know it stinks.
We know. We're aware.
Bill Walton's going to throw in a hook shot for the win. UCLA Bruins all day. John Wood.
In all honesty, like the cocktail napkins had an edge against UCLA for like the last 8 games, and I bet it every single time. I feel like it's getting.
Keller, so don't
I feel like
much.
it's getting old with me coming in and locking the opponent of UCLA. They are just a terrible, terrible basketball.
I just feel like Washington's a much better team.
I just hope
like
it doesn't come down to coaching
perspective right now.
Yeah, like I just hope it doesn't come down to strictly coaching.
You guys just
then
lost
we might lose.
Mike Hopkins on the road in a pressure spot at UCLA.
You just locked the team that lost by 50.
It's a great spot.
I'm sorry, UCLA hasn't lost by 50 much in since integration. You know what I mean? Like what?
I feel like UCLA's about to win by 20. Watch, this is such a Mike Hopkins loss. You say Steve Alford, this is Mike Hopkins loss coming up.
All right, let's get that, folks. That's our show. Best bet of the night or the day, since it's Sunday.
Good question.
Why? I mean, for me, I think it comes down to, man, what is the best? I mean, the Flamin' Libs one jumps to me because are they really going to start 0-3 in conference? But La Tech's not bad, so I don't know if I want that to be the one. What about Marist? Should we go to the well with Marist or Cleveland State? Cleveland State or Marist, I think is the best play of the night. Let's go. I got to pick one. Give me Cleveland State -1.5. Best play of the day. Best play of the fucking day. Mac, what's your top play of the day?
This is a crazy play, but Memphis is playing with fire recently. They're beating UTSA, SMU, barely beating Tulsa, Austin Peay. They're begging to get beat. Now they go to Wichita. Wichita's 0-4 over the last 4 games, 0-2 in league play. Wichita is going to beat Memphis. That's my best play of the day. Take the points, sprinkle some on the money line.
Bieniek, top play of the day.
I'm fading Maryland on the road. Give me Illinois -9. Maryland 2-12 straight up on the road in the last 14 games. Illinois, they just kind of look like a wagon right now. I feel like this is the spot where everybody's going to fade them. They're going to say, coming off the Michigan State win, they still don't have Terrence Shannon. I'm saying screw it. I'm going with the Fighting Illini here at home. Terps just struggle on the road.
Folks, give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Also, shout out Troy Tuning, Russ Bishop, that for hopping on the show, the Big 12 Experience. Give them a subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. And I repeat, I see over 250 people in here. Please click that subscribe button. It helps us get paid. Shout out to anyone that's staying up watching the 2 hours of content. Love you. And remember, we'll be back tomorrow night. Every night of the college basketball season, we're here. Check out the Sports Gambling Podcast. Check out the College Football Experience, the FCS College Football Experience, the College Baseball Experience. We dropped an episode the other day. Pac-12 previews out. Check out all that good stuff and grab the SGPN apps, free to download in the App Store and Google Play Store. Once again, shout out to everybody. Appreciate you. Until next time, this is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
You get ripped apart. Save the cookie cutter mother for 106 apart. Guzzle your liquor while I sip your heart. You never dumb it down, dawg. If you're smart, I throw out a couple of lines. Biters are quick to cross. Fishy you on a dick till I piss you off. It goes tits and bras, lips and jaws. I use my common sense to see the bitch and all. Good thing you got the market corner. Kids and malls. Grip the rag carpet as you slip and fall off. Another career spear. Thanks for trying to block. You get an A for effort and an F for shut the fuck up. Here's a hint. Put down the mic, you catch a glimpse. And keep them eyes wide when you see me. Mics, I seize them. So when you see him, you got a good reason to look. Catch a glimpse. A lot of these heads need to improve their improv. Talent's not a program you download to install. Quality spread through hard work, no involved. My peers respect me cause I'm genuinely involved. Beyond gathering names to build up my buddy list. You decide, friendships and pounds of suicide and bloody risk. Come equipped or leave empty-handed. They don't call me C's for nothing. See the camera? Smile, click. Here comes the picture. You act like a child. Manhood don't fit ya. I'll break your whole style down to a bumper sticker. I never need a gun to lift ya.